I believe the only thing children should be worried about in this life is to be kids. That's it. The only thing I believe children should be worried about is to be children. You know, the world we live in today is very, very dangerous and very unsafe, especially for our youngsters, our young children. Children should not be, taught all of these things that we see in schools nowadays, especially in America and Europe. We see children learning stuff that are not meant for them. These things are higher than them. Children learning about gender identity, homosexuality, being gay, being this, love, relationships, sex, and no. Let kids be kids. Let children be children. I don't believe children should start learning about all those things. The only thing children should know is how to play, how to cry, how to sleep, and how to eat. Just be children. I believe as parents we should preserve the innocence of our children. I love seeing children innocent. That innocence, that being naive of children is wonderful. It's wonderful for children to be innocent. We should stop spoiling and corrupting the innocent and young minds of our children. I love seeing children playing around, walking around. You see them play football, playing with their friends, doing hide and seek, doing chase, childish stuff. Children, that's what children should be worried about. Let us leave adult stuff for adults alone. And the kind of books I'm seeing in libraries is dangerous to children. It's very, very dangerous. It shouldn't be. I think children should be children. Kids should be kids. Yes, children should be children. We can't teach children all of this evil. And this is my message to the alphabet community. You are doing so much damage to our young generation. You are not inclusive. You are devilish. Stop indoctrinating children with nonsense. Stop forcing children with this rubbish. These things are too young. Our children are too young. These things are too old. There's no need teaching a child about gender identity. Why should a child even bother about his or her gender? Like, what's that? How children should be bothered about pornography. We see books that are being pushed into our children's libraries, and we see a lot of evil things. Children learning nonsense, children learning rubbish. I'm speaking on behalf of all parents worldwide. We see a lot of children learning nonsense. We see a lot of children learning some stuff that are clearly nonsense. Like for real. That's stupidity. Parents should all rise up and kick against this. Is detrimental to our children's mental health. For crying out loud, how can children come to school and we're supposed to learn English, mathematics, and other courses, and now what we are learning is how children can be gay, how genders can switch? What's the meaning of that? Like, as an African man, I would say that is nonsense. That is stupidity. That is gross. It's wickedness. You are corrupting young children. No, leave children alone. Leave our kids alone. Let kids be kids. Yes, children should read stories of fairy tales and watch all those cartoons and just be children, not these stupid cartoons that are being brought out. Sincerely, I'm even shocked to even learn that something like that exists in America. As an African living in Africa, I see that to be straight madness. To be honest, that's madness. It's madness. Let children be children for once. Like, no, in Africa we are already dealing with cultism. We are dealing with witchcraft in children. That children go to school and become witches. Children go to school and become cultists, become gangsters. We are already dealing with that. And here we have children who are even forced to worship Satan. Children who are being taught to switch their genders, boys who are taught to act like girls. Like, how does that sound? It's madness. No, for real, that's madness, for real. And anybody supporting this is a pedophile, and such people should be thrown in prison. It's just gross. It should not be. It should not be. It's wickedness. So for crying out loud, no. Parents should all rise up and stand against this madness. Stand against this madness. No, it shouldn't be. No, honestly. I see this as fatal. A generation. You have corrupted the adults. Must you corrupt even children? You have corrupted the adults. Our youth are already stupid. Must you corrupt children too? We are still trying to control our youth from being gangsters, from going about clubbing. You want to corrupt even the children that are innocent. God will punish you. No, honestly, God will punish you. Are you mad? Leave children alone. You have corrupted everybody. Must you touch children too? Must you corrupt everybody? Parents are already haywire. Our youth are already gone confused. Everybody has already gone mad. And now even children that don't know anything, you are still trying to spoil them. God will punish you. Honestly, I began to hear about these things and gross. Like I was asking a few of my Caucasian friends. I was like, what? This nonsense happens in your countries? This nonsense happen over there? Like in Africa? Hey, that's madness. That's gross. That's stupidity. You have gone mad. Like I heard some kind of stupid things. People switching gender. Hey, switching your gender. What? No, that's God. Like, it's even irritating to even think about it. The mental images it forms. Abortion is already a big problem. And now people trying to change your gender. Like, have you gone mad? God that created you a man or a woman, did he make a mistake? Like, there's some things that you just know that these people need psychiatric help. They have mental issues. Honestly, this mental problem. These people, their brain are not functioning. They need urgent help. Take them to psychiatric hospital. The people supporting this nonsense, their brain has issues. This is pure brainwashing from the pit of hell. Hey, no, there are some things that naturally you just look at these things and you know that is madness. Hey, no, there are some things that we cannot just allow. And I hear they are pushing this nonsense on Africa. African nations will not accept that rubbish. Over here is madness. And it should be madness. How can someone think of changing his gender? Like, how on earth do you concoct such idea? Again, I've seen a lot of people talking about being queer. People claiming that they have up to 5 genders. Like, I wonder, like, Americans, are these white people that, like, are they that mad? Like, everybody has gone mad these days. People are claiming I'm bisexual, I have 3 genders. Ha! Hey, whoa, this is crazy. This is madness of all levels. No, there's some time we need to speak out on these things. Now, you may say global, no, they will cancel you, they will remove from the internet. Who cares? Who cares if they remove me from the internet? Who cares if they ban my accounts? No, there are some things that we've got to say. We've got to say that, because if we don't speak out on these things, who will? Is it God that will come from heaven and speak out when he gave us mouths to speak the truth? And I'm even shocked. I was watching the other day on YouTube. Simple question. What is a woman? People cannot answer. Hey! Simple, what is a woman? An adult female human being. You can't answer. People are scratching their head. They are struggling. They even ask women. You cannot even define yourself. Like, this is rubbish. Like, you have lost your mind. Honestly, you are mad. Honestly, you need help. Psychiatric help. Hey!